What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 9 of WCW 1992. It's back-to-back WCW 1992s here on the channel, on Twitch and YouTube, as we're switching the days. So if you were looking for AEW with me and Nick, that'll be on Thursday. So from this Thursday and all Thursdays in the future. But for right now, we get more WCW. So let's look at what we did last show. Not main event. I mean, we'll look at main event, but... we did Dan Severn and Steiner Brothers beating the Dangerous Alliance because these guys bragged that they were going to show these guys, Larry Z, Arn, and Bobby, how it's done. And they all went, ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Cactus Jack attacked Sting. Did I start that storyline? I should check that. Ron Simmons said he'll take on Vader. Okay, Cactus Jack just won a match because heating him up. Heating him up, brother. Liger watched Eddie. Me trying to figure out, like, which heel could wrestle Liger, and then just completely forgetting Eddie exists is like an all-time, like, bonehead moment on my stream. We're doing that Koloff and Dustin match for the show. That's right. Alright, so we're doing Vader and Simmons the Clash. Eddie, we're really just heating Eddie up. Okay, great. Sting Cactus. I did start Sting Cactus. Alright, great. I should start Eddie Liger. That's not here. Okay, great. I get all of AEW, you get WCW. No, Nick, I want you to book WCW 1992 for the crossover brand split episode where they're somehow going against each other. I'd love to see what you've got going on there. I would love to do any 1992 stream with you. That'd be great. Like, I booked WCW, and you could jump on and book, like, you know, 90. You could book WWF. We could throw you into, like, 90s New Japan. I think you'd be great. I know you know all of the stars of New Japan in the 1990s. Make Ric Flair into Spartacus. Nick would do it. Okay, New Japan's All Japan signed a guy. Great. Love that for them. No one watched the main event, as is tradition. Big Daddy is staying with RWS. Is Big Daddy, like, super over in this mod? In England, which makes sense. He's got a whopping 3 in America. Glenn Jacobs, you son of a bitch. Okay, we did a house show in the Southeast. We drew 1,000 people. That's like the best house show we've ever run. Fantastic. I will not be signing Big Daddy. Thank you. Thank you for your inquiry, but we will not be signing Big Daddy. Good on that one. I hated that idea so much I went customer service mode. Thank you for your inquiry. We will not be taking that advice at this time. Your input means a lot to us. Alright, let's book Saturday night. Oh, we got a lot of morale issues. It's all people were jobbing, that's fine. What about Adam Sandler? Was there something about Adam Sandler in the news? Am I missing something? Oh, Big Daddy. No, okay. No, I'm slow. Don't mind me. Let's go to Jacksonville. We got an incident. Oh, no. Oh! Oh! Oh, 4 months. That doesn't give me a lot of time. Shit. Okay. God damn. Huh. Oh, I wanted to turn Spotify down a smidge in my ears. That's better. Yeah, I need to remember to do that. Chat? Chat? Because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, like, run out and do that this episode. That'd be crazy. So, yeah, remind me to let Steve Austin beat Sting. The option C, the USA. It's the television title. Keep it straight. Alright, let's book this show. Alright, we're going to start with the big, dangerous alliance infighting angle. Where we're going to have Beautiful Bobby, who we have learned to not rate. Beautiful Bobby will just stand there. And he will let Larry Z and Arn do the talking. These guys will talk. And then they are going to yell at Rick Rude. And Tully. And Steve Austin. And Paulie. And basically, these guys are going to be like, thought you guys were going to show us how it was done. Instead, you lost the main event. Paul, you guys tried to cheat. You couldn't even do that right. And then they're going to be like, well, I would like to see you losers win a match. See if you could do any better. And then Arn, Larry, and Beautiful Bobby are going to be like, all right. Fucking bet. They're going to say fucking bet on TBS in 1992. It's going to be crazy. Rick, Tully, Steve, tell the others to have a 6-man. We'll just call it that. WCW. Yeah, that'd be the end of that. Alright, 3v3. You know, this probably won't be the main event because we're... Oh, well, I don't know if Dustin and Koloff will actually be that good. Because I think they both get in, like, the 50s and 60s. So maybe we do make this, like, a main event match. Let's see. We got Beautiful Bobby. We got Larry Z. We got Arn. They have not turned face yet. So they should technically be taking on baby faces. You know what? I could put them against the exact same trio that those guys wrestled. That would make sense. Like, let's see you guys do better. That would add up. So why don't we actually do that? That was, of course, Dan Severn and the Steiner brothers, of course. And I think the story should be here that these guys do win the match. Now, granted, I don't really love this team losing. Oh, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Here's the story, bro. Because I don't really want these guys to win the match. So the story will be that these guys are about to win. Let's say the winner is Dan Severn. We're trying to heat him up. And then let's say the loser is Beautiful Bobby. Let's see. Do we want to do interference or botched interference? Let's say botched interference. Because we don't want to, you know. Then it'll be like, well, was it botched or wasn't it? So Paulie will, maybe on purpose, maybe on accident, cause these guys to lose. Who can say, you know? Impossible to know. And yes, I think that will be our main event. Although that's not what would happen in real life. They absolutely would put this Dustin Koloff match as the main. But I don't think it'll be as good. I don't believe in them. I'm gonna give Dustin and Koloff 10 minutes. Let's see here. Dustin's pretty over. I think Dustin can just win this match. Yeah, they're about the same. Although I will say, he's very over in our territories. So he might say no. But we could probably have Dustin cheat, if nothing else. Actually, can these guys have a wild brawl? 55-63, What's Dustin? Dustin could be very bad or very good. I mean, it's Dustin Rhodes, so you would assume he's very good. But we'll just leave it. 10 minutes. I would like to put Dustin over. I would like to give him a tainted victory. We don't even have to do interference, just a straight up tainted win. And then, of course, we will do an angle afterwards where Dusty is going to come out. And Dusty is going to be like yelling at the referee. You know, like, referee, come on, what are you, blind, baby? Like, Dusty's impression is not good. He cheated, daddy. What are you doing? And then he's gonna go up. The referee's just gonna, referee things, shrug like, oh, I don't know. It was three. I don't know. I didn't see any tights pulled. I don't know. And then he's gonna, go up to Dustin, and he's gonna like shove Dustin in the shoulder, and he's gonna point in his face. He's gonna start yelling at him, and then Dustin Rhodes is going to, let's say kick him in the balls. He's going to kick Dusty right in the dick. Dustin kicks Dusty in the balls. We'll open with this. A little bit hot open. Make sure you tune into TBS right at 6:05 to see Dustin Rhodes and Nikita Koloff. All right. Let's do an angle with the Stanger. Dustin prevents Cody Rhodes. I think Cody's born by this point, right? 92. He would have been born before 92, right? Cody Rhodes isn't younger than me. That seems fucked up. I don't like that at all. Basically, Sting's going to cut a promo on Cactus. Cactus, you want to attack me? You think you could jump to the front of the line to get a WCW title shot? If you want to get your hands on me, that's fine. But you gotta earn that title shot. I'll wrestle you anywhere, anytime, non-title. But I'm not gonna let you just, I'm not gonna give you what you want. I don't negotiate with terrorists. You know what? Let's send Cactus out there. And then Cactus is gonna be like, "Oh, you want me to win, huh? All right, fine." Once again, Cactus Jack is gonna say, "All right, fucking bet." It's the second time we're gonna do that on this show. We're making sure this show gets canceled. Sting will fight Cactus, but he doesn't deserve title shot. Cactus says he'll earn one. Oh, yes, he's on screen now. Thank you, game. Did anybody say fucking bet in 1992? No. That's the joke. And this will give us, of course, Cactus Jack taking on a babyface. Taking on, he's wrestled Bam Bam Bigelow a lot. Maybe not that one. Got any brawlers out here? I mean, Ron Simmons, you can't really beat. Scott Norton? That'd be a fun match. Let's do Scott Norton. Scott Norton not exactly over, but he's a big, intimidating man that Cactus Jack can beat in a wild brawl. That would be impressive. WCW went to Tuesdays and got kind of frisky. I think that's what it is. I think I'm in AEW mode, and I'm just booking wild stuff. Let's do again. We're just trying to get Eddie Guerrero over. Oh, me and Nick, we talked about this in the Discord about getting people who don't matter over with angles. So let's do Jushin Thunder Liger getting interviewed by Eric Bischoff, although we will not rate him. He's just there. And Eric's going to be like, oh, we saw you watching Eddie Guerrero last week. What was that about? And then Eddie is going to come up and he's going to attack him. And we are going to make this a major success for Eddie Guerrero. And we'll see if we could get him some momentum and maybe some overness from this. And I guess that would make this... I don't want to make it a major defeat. Let's match him. Let's go a success and a defeat. How about that? See if that works. That only works guaranteed on debuts. Well, I'm not looking for guarantees. I'm just throwing shit at the wall. Eddie attacks Liger during interview. Let's see. We got Ron Simmons and Vader. Don't really have anything for those guys, so I'll probably just have them talk. It works. All right, good to know. Someone told me that on either this or AEW like 5 weeks ago, and they're probably watching this on YouTube like fucking finally. Been trying to tell this dumb moron the whole time. Listen, I'm stubborn. I'm sorry. Also, like, I don't really know how this thing works, so I just usually don't touch it. I don't know how much this game works, guys. I don't know if you've noticed. So let's do Big Van Vader and Teddy Long. You know what? Let's give them a promo, and they're going to say, you know, Simmons, when we had our match at Spring Stampede. When we had our match at Spring Stampede, you got the fastest 3 count we've ever seen. That was baloney. We don't trust a rematch where it's pins are how you win the match. So when we meet at the Clash of Champions, we want a Texas death match. We're gonna make sure the only way you're gonna be able to beat Vader is to beat him so bad he can't beat a 10 count. Vader challenges Simmons to Texas death at Clash of Champions. All right, let's give Flying Brian and his new good friend Sean Waltman a win. They are not doing the thing we just said we should be doing with new people, but the Steiners are busy, so I'm just gonna let them beat 2 guys. Also, Brian is over, so they can beat pretty much whoever here. I don't know why I'm looking at heels. They should be beating faces. This looks like a job. A lot of interesting choices here. I kind of want to just book like a fucking insane team. So we're gonna pick Johnny B. Bad and his good friend Ultimo Dragon. Oh, Sean Waltman got hurt. Alright. Never mind. We will do an angle then. Yet another one. 4 minutes. I keep putting Flying Brian. Brian Pillman. That one's on me. Why would I be typing Flying? Why would that be what they put him in as? I don't think Waltman can talk. So, no, he's not off screen. He's just standing there. And then they will talk about Rick and Scott. Basically, Brian Pillman is going to introduce his new partner, Sean Waltman. Say, you know, me and this guy, we're revolutionizing wrestling. We're doing stuff no one's ever seen. We're tired of big, dumb oafs like the Steiner brothers running the wrestling business. We're coming after their titles. Big, dumb oafs like the Steiners. They want the tag titles. You know what? Maybe we don't script Flying Brian. Let's see what happens. I ain't scared. I'm a little scared. Alright, we definitely have to book a match for our last thing, because we also only have like 12 minutes left. Oh, Ricky Steamboat hasn't been on the show at all. Neither has Ron Simmons. Ron Simmons could definitely have a squash match, and that Vader promo could be like right after it. I'm fine with that. So Ron out there with the heel. Pat Rose. What's up, Pat? Have you squashed Pat Rose yet? No. Perfect. 6 minutes. Ron is winning. That's about all there is to that. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you, game. And then I should probably do another short match if I have time. Doesn't really make sense to have a Steamboat squash. Surely there's someone else I'm trying to get over right now. You got Bam Bam and Barry. Those guys are just kind of chilling right now. I could give them some wins to... You know what? I am always saying I want to push this Too Cold and Norman Smiley tag team. Those guys are both unimportant, but we could find some important people for them to beat. I'm fine with that. So we'll go like 8 minutes. Too Cold and Norman. Y'all can beat... Oh, Tracy Smothers is recognizable. Great. You guys can beat Tracy and whichever Armstrong. It's Steve. You can beat Tracy and Steve. Remember when the Young Pistols had belts at the start of this save and we just got them off them immediately and never booked them again? Anyway, Norman Smiley's winning. Alright, that's the show. We have like a million promos in a row here, so I'll just throw this like right in the middle of it somewhere. Dustin and Koloff. Dustin kicks Dusty in the balls. Ron Simmons, squash, Vader, Pillman, Too Cold match. Eddie attacks Liger, Sting, Cactus and Scott Norton. Dangerous Alliance promo. Oh, this should be like way earlier in the show. This should be like way up here or something. Yeah, I'm actually fine with it there. Although I also don't like Cactus Jack and Scott Norton I don't like ending back-to-back matches. So what's a promo we could put there? I guess we'll put the Vader promo there. It doesn't have to be right after the Ron Simmons match. All right, that's a show. I think... I don't think this is a great show, but the shows that I haven't thought have been great shows have been doing really well. So, I don't know, like an 80 probably? Let's see! Oh, I was very right about Dustin and Koloff. This only got... Actually, what happened here? We got a 65 and a 60. And then the match got a 57. Rose is penalized for toxicity. Nikita Koloff is penalized for an awful gimmick. Announcing quality was below expertise. Segment was penalized for lack of an associated storyline. Okay. I should have had this advance the storyline with Ricky and with Steamboat. That's on me. That's on me. Could have got it. Oops. Whoops. Hey, here we go. Accidentally sent all my fucking windows down. There we go. We're back. When you're using a touchpad and you accidentally two-finger swipe instead of one-finger swipe, that's what fucking happens. All right, 83 here. That's good. I know. I thought I had all that shit turned off, but I guess I don't. Yeah, these guys talking is very good, especially since we told Bobby, "Hey, Bobby, love you, brother. Can you just stand there and shut up?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." And yeah, this did much better without him talking. He was really single-handedly dragging it down. That's really funny. Ooh, a 70 on Ron Simmons just squashing Pat Rose. Okay. Now we're cooking. People love a squash match. Oh. Okay, well now we know. I thought maybe the loose cannon Brian Pillman would do well without a script, but it turns out he was maybe too much of a loose cannon. This is where the F-bomb actually got dropped. That's why this rating is so low. 56 on this match, that's fine. This was an extremely mid-card match and got an extremely mid-card rating. Oh, I hope he didn't whip out his Johnson. We cannot afford that kind of fine. You can curse and bleed all you want, but you whip a Johnson out and people go crazy. Okay, 47 on this. But the real question is it going to get Eddie Guerrero a bunch of overness? Or not overness, momentum. We will find out. 69 for these guys. I think they would be really good talking against each other, but Cactus has not been... Cactus is like only an okay promo in this mod. Scott Norton was off his game and kind of bad, but then they also had chemistry, and Cactus Jack is like a god-tier brawler, so it kind of didn't matter. It still got a 69, which is really good for, you know, Scott Norton not being over. Definitely take that. And a 70 for Vader talking. I don't know if Texas Deathmatch is in this game. I assume it is. It's a 1992 mod, but we'll see. And then 74 in the main event. So it's basically a little less than last week's match, I think. Actually, I might have also got a 74. But yeah, basically, really just, like, ran the same match back, honestly. Just, you know, changed the three guys over here. But, like, same finish and everything. Now that's what I call booking. No, I don't want these guys to turn yet. If I say yes here, I'm not gonna, like... The game's not gonna, like... I'm not gonna mess their turn up, right? I can just say yes here and it's fine. waiting for chat to respond so I don't like ruin all these turns that I'm saving. It's one of these things where as soon as I hit the button, I feel like someone in chat's going to respond, and then I'm going to be like, oh, well. All right, here we go. 76. Okay, I'll take that. Yes, it should be fine. That I told you, as soon as I hit the button, someone would respond. Yeah, 76. Still, Lost is too popular. We are too over for our own good in the Southeast and, like, the Mid-South, but, you know, did well most places. We might... Maybe we should get better TV deals and stuff. I have not looked at the TV stuff at all since starting this. Maybe we should look at that. Because I feel like we really should be growing in other parts of the country. Maybe TBS isn't, like, fully national? Although it should be by 1992. Sean Waltman's fully fit. All right, could have used you a day earlier, brother. Norman Smiley has charisma and a lot of upside. I agree, Tully. That's why we're pushing him. Izuka. You guys know Izuka. That's the iron hand guy from Suzuki Gun. It's him. Him as a young lad. What were we gonna test? Oh right, I was gonna look at TV stuff. No, we're medium everywhere. I guess we just can't... I guess it's because, like, medium isn't big enough to expand us in, like, the markets we're already very popular in, would be my guess. Although I am kind of curious about, like, the other broadcasters. Also, I don't think we're on anywhere internationally. Well, ITV. That's about it. Maybe we should get some international deals here. ITV's in England. Alright. Who wants to negotiate with me? Just throwing it out there. Couple? Comet? Was Comet a thing back then? I will first run syndication. Those are the days, brother. I don't remember if KDOC, Mizzou Television Network, MTV. MTV will talk to us. That would be a very big deal to get on MTV. I was just looking for like international, like I'm looking for something like Samurai TV to like put us on in Japan. You know what I mean? WCW MTV does seem super weird. Yeah, they're definitely more of a WWF thing. I don't like how it doesn't necessarily tell you where it's a thing. Unless I'm just missing that. U2 America. Shows a lot of Japanese stuff. The coverage. Oh, sure. Yeah, what areas they cover. Yes, thank you. So yeah, really the only international one here is Samurai TV. Hey, listen, if Samurai TV will put our shows on, let's talk about it. New deal for WCW World... no, not Worldwide. World Championship Wrestling. Put Saturday Night on. New deal for Saturday night. Okay. 1 year, unlimited, late evening. Minimum quality be at 44. Can we get earlier than late evening? No. Alright, late evening is fine. WCW would have to pay per show. I don't want to pay them. I want you to pay me. When it says to company, does that mean to Samurai TV or to me? Who is company? I can't have you take that time so they expect you to offer a financial statement. Okay. You are company. Okay. Okay, that makes sense, because now that I've set it to 50%, they're like, no. Alright, I mean, right up to 45, it seems fine. Default, let's see what they say. Proposed TV deal. They agree. Alright, cool. We're on Samurai TV in Japan now. Perfect. At least for Saturday nights. I kind of want to negotiate with WCW just to see what, or with MTV. WCW, that's us. Just to kind of see what would happen. All of our shows. Nitro is just sitting here. Yeah, let's put let's bring Nitro in the year 4 years earlier, or whatever. I don't actually want to start a new show, to be clear. I'm just checking. I just want to see. TBS is our owner. It won't let us do it. Okay. Interesting. I mean, that is what would happen in real life, so I can't be super mad about it, but it's interesting. I guess we should also make a deal for Samurai TV for our events. I don't think I'm gonna bother with main event, but maybe I will. I don't know. I want a new deal for events. Same deal, basically. Yes. All right. So we have events and Saturday night on Samurai TV now. So that's fun. All right, Lincoln Memorial University. Sure. All right, we did not hear from Ricky Steamboat on Saturday night, so let's put him out here. Ricky, he's gonna be out there with Dusty. You know what, Koloff too. And they're basically just gonna be like, you know, I think this is the promo where Steamboat really snaps, and he's just gonna be like, you know, Dustin, I thought you were a good kid. I thought I could put you on the right path. You know, you've had a great upbringing. You're a Rhodes. But you've really proven to be an absolute scum. Kicking your own father in the groin. And then, you know, basically this promo is going to be like, you know, Dusty still can't wrestle. He's still not cleared. He's still recovering from the low blow you gave him. So how about on Saturday night, you bring one of your little buddies, and we'll have a tag match, me and Nikita, against you and one of your friends. Ricky snaps. Challenges Dustin to tag match on Saturday. Oh, you know what I did not do? I did not check Eddie Guerrero's momentum. Has more momentum. It worked, brother. I'm still just gonna give him a match. because the thing he's really good at is wrestling. But now that he's got now that he's got momentum, I could just put him out here with anybody, right? Like I could just book freaking Eddie and Ultimo Dragon and tell them to go cook, right? Because, like, please tell me if I'm wrong. No, it has to be, like, hot momentum. Needs to be very warm. Some of a gum. Okay. All right, well, we can do that. We can do that for sure. Also, how over was Eddie? I didn't check that. Where is he? Yeah, he's getting close. He's getting close. I think you got to be over like 32 or 3 to be recognizable. So he's not that far off. I don't really want to do another angle. I'm just gonna give him a match against someone recognizable. Another person we could piss off. You know what? Why piss off my own guys when I could bring in a local talent who is over? Like Rapada. I don't know this man at all. Neidhart's probably very mad at us. Jeff Farmer. Hell yeah. That should be oh, he's very bad. I was gonna bring in Jeff Farmer for like the memes, but ooh, he's not good. Mr. Hughes. Bill Eadie. I always look at Bill Eadie and laugh, but like he is a wrestler. He is over. He's quite over. He's not good. But like, listen, Bill Eadie, how would you like to lose to Eddie Guerrero? Weird fucking match, man. 8 minutes. You know what? 6 minutes. I don't trust Bill Eadie. Eddie is winning. I don't care. I don't cry. Cry about it. I don't care. Oh, what a match. All right. What else do we want to do here? I'm just going to book more matches with people I want to get over. I think that's really the plan here. Because I'm going to save the Dangerous Alliance yelling at each other. Oh, we were getting Steve Regal over. Steve Regal is also like real close. He's real close. He's got 36s across the board. So I guess it's not quite. So I guess it's more than 33 to be recognizable. But he's real close. So let's do Steve Regal. Probably should just bring another person for him to beat. Oh, El Gigante. Oh boy, that's going to be a real bad match. 5 minutes. Steve Regal's going over. I think that will do it, though. I think that will get Steve to where we need him. I'm going to book a match that is, like, worth tuning in for. I think that's what we need here. Yeah, oh boy, indeed. Listen, if anyone's going to get a match out of him, it's going to be... if anyone's going to get a decent match out of him, it's going to be Regal, right? Main event will be a random-ass six-man tag where we get the best friends of Barry Windham, Bam Bam Bigelow, and PN News taking on the heel team. Oh, they're going to take on Diamond Dallas Page. Scott Hall. Scott Hall not here? Scott. Oh, is he the Diamond, sorry, the Diamond Stud and Vinny Vegas. What a main event. A main event anywhere in the world, may I say. Bam Bam's going to win. All right, that is somehow only half of the show. Let's do... let's do a Dustin angle. Let's do Dustin and Jesse Ventura, and then Raven and Sabu are there. And they're basically just going to accept the challenge. Say, yeah, that's exactly what I want in a tag match. It'll be our pleasure to kick your butt. That kind of stuff. Dustin accepts challenge for tag match on Saturday. So Ricky will be here. Dustin will be like here. Regal never faced Hagante IRL. Well, aren't we glad to be living in an alternate reality where that is the case? Let's accept some more challenges. Let's get Ron Simmons out here. He's basically just been like, "Oh, Vader, you think you got the upper hand to challenge me to a Texas death match? Think again, big boy." Ron Simmons accepts Vader's challenge for Texas death. You know what? We wanted to do Brian and Sean Waltman in a match, and now we can. Now that they're here, let's do that exact match we were gonna do. It was gonna be Brian Pillman and Sean Waltman against Johnny B. Bad and Ultimo Dragon, the Dream Team. Brian Pillman's gonna win. Is that how we open? I think that's how we open. That's the show. 61. I don't have a lot of faith in this one. Uh, 56. I will definitely take that from these guys. I thought Ultimo would do better than a 39 just based on his work, but I guess he's very not over. Yeah, these guys are cooking for sure. No real surprise there. I mean, a 56. I'm surprised this match got a 56, considering both guys got 50s. I don't know. I guess just because I gave them so little time, that the match didn't have time to, like, fall apart. I don't know. I'll definitely take it, though. 84. Yeah, this is also good. Also a never before seen match. I mean, yeah, why would anyone book Demolition Axe against Eddie Guerrero? I mean, yeah, of course that's never before seen. You know, maybe this match was best left unseen. Match cooled the crowd, jeez. Alright. Okay. Then Ron Simmons came out and was like, "Alright, everybody, hold on. Hey, alright, listen. Me and Vader, Texas Death, alright? Don't leave. Don't leave." Ooh. This is a bad show. 60. Well, we still got a 60. That's fine for a V show. Where we are not trying anymore at all. On this show, a couple of people accepted challenges, and then I tried to get people over. That was basically all that happened. Michael Hayes is now an entertainer. Alright? Checks out to me. Samu is also evolving. Now he's a powerhouse. Good for him. Look at young Taue. What do we got here? Scott Armstrong wants more money. He wants to be like, he wants to double his money, and I'm not really using him. We are making money. I'll give you a 75% increase, just to keep the boat from rocking. House show, New England, 700 fans, sure. Anything interesting over here? Lots of lucha happening right now. Lots of people joining AAA. Did something happen in AAA? Did they like change ownership or something? No, just signing people, as far as I can tell. You know, sometimes you just want to hire 50 people. I don't know. AAA has money in 1992. True. Those are Ric Flair stats? Those are, I mean, those seem kind of low. Most likely jump in size. Oh, yeah, could be. Saturday night, you got 0.58. Alright, cool. Yeah, just more AAA stuff. AAA going crazy. I almost said Triple H going crazy. I don't... Actually, you know what? Is Triple H in this? That's a great question. Don't know what I was searching for here. There he... It's a me! It's a Paul Levesque! 1992 graduate. I am a rookie. I'm a greenhorn. He might not have had a single match yet. I'm based in New England. Alright. Enough of this. I'm very bad. Alright. Sorry. No more. Okay, main event. No one watched it. The huge. Ooh, Sabu's rising. Huge superstar. I agree. That's why he's Dustin Rhodes' best friend. Check AAA last show, see what they're doing. Alright. We have to wait a day, but I'll do it. Oh, Big Josh. Big Josh has had enough of my shit. Alright, I mean... Ooh, 28 days. Oh, that's a lot of jobs he could do. That's a lot of jobs you could do, Big Josh. House show, Southwest, sure. Is it time for Dustin's goth phase? Yeah, we kind of transitioned from that to, like, Jesse Ventura is his dad now. But, yeah, that was the original plan, is that Raven and Sabu were going to make him, if not goth, just, like, an edgy Gen Xer, you know? What was their last show? Tour Company? Is that? No, that's not it. I don't know how to just look at their last show. I gotta be honest. Because there's no... Oh, did they just open? Is that what it is? Yeah, May 1992. I think they just opened. I think that's what's going on. Okay. Well, that answers the question why they hired 1 million people. They didn't have a roster. Yeah, they haven't had a show yet. They just started. Also, I just want to say, Big Josh is a madman for handing in a notice instead of just quitting. Because he's gotta know. He's gotta know I'm just gonna job him out further. Bobby Eaton is now available to work in new game areas. Great. Love that for him. Oh shit, he's about to become one of the Blue Bloods with Steven Regal. He's going to England and coming back sophisticated. Brother, we are not putting Big Josh on pay-per-view, please. Please. I'm mad, but I still gave my 2 weeks. Hey, listen, that's been there. I get it. Alright, let's book the match that we set up on main event, which would be Ricky Steamboat, his friend Nikita Koloff, taking on Dustin, and Sabu, of course. Have I done this exact match? No, I did the 6-man at Spring Stampede. Okay, that's fine. Give these guys like 16. I am going to have Steamboat win. I am going to do interference from Dusty Rhodes. He mad. He mad now. Dustin Rhodes is going to be attacked by Dusty Rhodes, which will, you know, he'll get taken out, which will probably lead to Sabu getting pinned, but that's fine. You know what? How much longer is on this Dusty Rhodes contract? We should be able to renegotiate with him soon, right? 47 days. Okay. So, like, maybe by the end of, like, next stream, we could talk him into being a worker again. But we can't really set up the match yet, though. So, we'll just... Yeah, we'll just end it with the match. I was thinking about doing a post angle, but I think we're fine. Alright. Big angle. Dangerous Alliance all talking. Except for Beautiful Bobby, who stands there. Larry Z. Arn. Tully. Rick Rude. Steve. Paul. Who are their Steiner's ex-opponent? It's gonna be Sean Waltman and Brian Pillman, of course. And the next big show is Clash of the Champions in like 3 weeks. Alright, so these guys are gonna, you know, Tully, Rick, and Steve are gonna be like, well, looks like you guys couldn't win that 6-man tag either. And then Larry and Arn are gonna be like, well, that's because Paul Lee cost us the match. And then Paul Lee, I was trying to help. And they'll be like, you did it on purpose. And then Paul Lee's gonna be like, how dare you? How? I would never. I take my job as a manager very seriously. I would never cost my clients a match. And you know, these guys, except Bobby, they're all gonna start just like yelling over the top of each other. And then Paulie's gonna be like, "All right, listen, this has gone on enough, okay? We got a lot of tensions here. Everyone's a little testy. Maybe we just need to work out some of these aggressions, some of these feelings. Maybe we need to get in the ring at Clash of the Champions. Actually, wait. Yeah, we can do the Dan Severn Steve Austin match at the whatever pay-per-views after Clash. We can do the 6-man tag at Clash. That's fine. Clash of the Champions. One night only. The Dangerous Alliance faces off. And then after that, we'll all shake each other's hands and we'll be a happy family again. That's a long promo. Paul E. suggests friendly 6-man tag at Clash. Guys, I got a feeling that 6-man tag won't be that friendly. I don't think it'll be very friendly at all. Cactus Jack trying to impress Sting. Do I job Big Josh? Or do I save Big Josh for jobbing to someone that matters? These are the questions. I've done the PN News match a couple of times. It's Big Josh. I'm going to make this a 6-minute. Cactus wins. And then to really drive home how much we're burying Big Josh here, I'm going to do a post-match promo angle, really, where Cactus just keeps beating the shit out of Big Josh. You know, he's just, the match is over, but he's still attacking him. He's still beating him up. And then Cactus is going to get on the microphone and be like, "Is this what you want, Sting? Is this what you want? Have I proven myself to you, Sting?" And then Sting's going to run out and save his good friend, Big Josh. Murder Josh, saved by Sting. Alright, let's see. Let's do... Gonna keep giving... Oh, he only has 1 momentum. I was hoping the win would matter, but apparently it didn't. Let's do Eddie... Just gonna have Big Josh lose over and over again. Yeah, there's not really anyone. Alright, here's what we'll do. Oh, Z-Man. Z-Man's recognizable. We also never do anything with the Z-Man. I'm fine with that. That'll probably be a decent match, too. Yeah, that should be a good match. 10 minutes. Eddie's going over. Hopefully Z-Man doesn't complain. Oh, Z-Man's cool. And then we're going to do a post-match angle. Liger returns favor and attacks Eddie. Nothing revolutionary here, just you attacked me, I attacked you. You know, wrestling stuff. Alright. Vader, Non-Simmons. I don't really have much for Vader and Non-Simmons now that the match is already set. I do think we should have a promo with Dusty and Ricky and Koloff again, where Dusty's basically just going to hype him up for the match tonight, you know? Ricky and Nikita, I still can't get that ring. I need you guys to be my eyes, my ears, and my hands tonight. I need you to do to Dustin what I wish I could do. And I'm not going to get involved, which of course, setting up for later when he does the big run in and attacks Dustin. Or instead of I won't get involved, that's more of a heel thing. Maybe it'll be more like, the doctor said I can't come out there, so I'm going to have to be in the back all match. But boy, I wish I was in the ring with you guys. We should also, they're talking about Dustin. Vader on contract signing. No, not the contract signing. Also, we're 3 weeks out. Actually, I do have a good idea for an angle. Let's do Ron Simmons cutting a promo. Let's say he's getting interviewed by Eric Bischoff. And they're going to be like, oh, yeah, Ron Simmons on main event. You accepted the challenge for Vader. Texas Death and Clash of the Champions. He's going to be like, that's right, Eric. It's going to be a big match. Biggest test of my career, but I think I'm ready. And then as he's doing that, Big Van Vader, Teddy Long, and his good friend Mike Awesome, who he was doing tag matches with last pay-per-view cycle. We all remember. They're going to walk up. Be like, oh, looks like it's 2-on-1 right now, Ron. And Ron's gonna be like, hey, let's save it for the ring. And then Vader will be like, well, how about you get a partner for next week? You take on me and my boy Mike Awesome. Again, not revolutionizing the business here. Just an angle instead of a tag match. Vader and Awesome challenge Ron to a tag match next week. 6 minutes, that's fine. Don't rate. Oh yeah, cool. Good job, Self. I already didn't rate Mike Awesome, which is the correct move. All right. Oh, Dan Severn's feud with Steve Austin is kind of backburnered right now. So let's give Dan Severn a win. How over is Dan? Does Dan need to be in there with a... Oh, Dan's well known. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that Dan Severn is weirdly over at this. Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn's got good tech. Have not done this. I almost want to make this a technical masterclass, but I don't want to give them 15 minutes. That's too long. You know what? I'll give them 10, and I'll make it open. That's the best. That's the best I can do. 50-minute technical masterclass. Best I can do is 10 minutes open. Dan Severn is going to win. Give him a little momentum, and then I will give him a promo afterwards. He only needs 3 minutes. Where he's going to be like, oh, don't think I forgot about you there, Steve Austin. I know you're kind of preoccupied. Your boys, looks like you guys aren't all on the same page right now, but I'm waiting for you, Steve. Sites? Is it that site? Yeah, it's that site, not the other sites. How much more time? 3 more minutes. Sounds like someone's cutting a promo or winning a squash match. In fact, how's our thing? 61%. So it probably should be a match, but it doesn't actually matter. Oh, I didn't do anything with the Steiners or... so let's do an angle. So go like 4 minutes. Rick and Scott. And of course their manager, Magnum TA, talking to Brian Pillman and Sean Waltman. And these guys are just going to be like, big oafs, huh? You know, we like to think of ourselves more as powerhouses, as legitimate athletes, not puny little scrubs like you guys. Then Pillman's going to be like, just give us the chance, man. You're afraid you'll get embarrassed. And then they will accept the match, I guess. Great booking. I guess they'll do it. I don't know. Steiner's accept match versus Pillman. Pillman and Waltman is definitely Clash of the Champions level tag team match. I think that's fine. Alright, we need to placement mode the crap out of this. I like opening with the... Well, maybe not opening with the Eddie match. Maybe the Eddie match goes second. Probably open with one of these hot promos. Probably open with, like, Dusty talking. That's the actual hot open. Then you go Eddie. Then you go Liger attacking Eddie. Steiner's accepting the match. That's fine there. Dan Severn and Jerry Lynn is fine there. Dan Severn still wants to yell at Steve. Paulie suggests friendly 6-man clash. Cactus Jack vs Big Josh. Cactus tries to win Big Josh, saved by staying the main event. I think that's good order. I think this is a lot better than the show we did last week, mostly because Ricky Steamboat is wrestling and Ricky Steamboat is God in this save. So I'm gonna again say like an 80, but we'll see. I mean, good start. Real good start. These guys out here getting a 95 for this promo. I will definitely take that. Ooh, 51. Oh, they didn't click. That's a shame. I thought this was going to be a good match. I was like, these guys will be great together, and I was super wrong. And then Liger came out and showed him. 56. Yeah, I mean, Pillman is a good talker, although I think in 1992 he might not have the highest talking stats. But yeah, none of the rest of these guys are really known to be great talkers. I didn't even rate Sean Waltman, so it wasn't like it was his fault. 66 here. No one had psychology. Wow, that's a throwback. I haven't gotten that message since the ROH 03 mod. So Dan Severn is over, has like a 90 tech, but no psychology? That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, I mean, the match was still good. I don't really care, but it's just, I don't know. Like, Jerry Lynn, sure. Jerry Lynn in 1992 maybe isn't a ring general yet, but wild to give me that for Dan Severn. 50, Steve was there. All right, Steve watched this promo on the monitor backstage. 75 on this. I'll take that. This is better than I thought this would do. Also, if you have anyone you think should be Ron's partner, feel free to suggest it. I have no fucking plan for that. None whatsoever. 83, yeah, this always is good. These guys yelling at each other. Uh, 58, they didn't click. All right, that's a shame. 2 didn't clicks on this show. That's hurting my rating here for sure. But then, hey, the stinger came out, so that's great. Main event 79. I will definitely take that. Was hoping we'd get like an 80 something, but I will definitely take a 79 for sure. Wow, this advanced the storyline but lost heat. This storyline has crazy heat. They had a really good match and the crowd was like, yeah, the feud's not as hot. '81, yeah, we still had a really good show. Although this Dusty promo and this Dangerous Alliance promo really helped a lot. Feud peaked at the dick kick. I mean, probably. Vader putting over Jushin Thunder Liger is very funny, considering, you know, the arguments Vader would get in online at the end of his career. But it's good to know in '92 he's still a little more open-minded. Where's storylines? There we go. How much heat does it have? Oh, it's like exactly 79. I was like, does this have 90 heat or something? That'd be crazy. But no, 79 is exactly what it's at now. This one, everything's pretty hot, really. Also, I'm thinking maybe... I don't know if he's an active wrestler. I need to check that. But I'm thinking maybe for Ron Simmons' partner, we do like a 1 week contract for Butch Reed. Oh yeah, he's working. He's working. Yeah, he'll be fine. Do a one night Doom reunion. I want to give you a 1 month contract, my guy. And then, you know, if Butch Reed impresses, I don't think he will. But if Butch Reed impresses, he can get a longer term contract. That's fine. AAA still going crazy. Alright, here we go. Main event. Oh, Liger's in New Japan tonight. Do we dare let Eddie Guerrero talk? Probably not. That's probably a bad idea. I was just going to check something and I literally forgot. Oh, I was going to check, can Eddie talk yet? I actually don't know the answer to that question. He's not bad. He's not bad. It's funny how some people in the mod, like, have what their stats would be in 1992, and then other people, it's like, no, Eddie Guerrero is already Eddie Guerrero. He's already God. And it's like, well, you know, I don't think Eddie Guerrero in 92 was cutting a lot of English language promos that people were excited about. You know, I can't say for sure what he was doing in Spanish, but I definitely remember, like, this Eddie Guerrero in WCW and just being like, yeah, he has good matches. He's a guy. Didn't think he was going to be like the next big superstar or anything. I was also like 7 though, so please don't yell at me in the comments. Well, in 92 I was 3, so I definitely wouldn't know shit about Eddie Guerrero. But but when he was really in WCW, it was like 94, 95 or whatever. Anyway, let's book this main event. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Eddie Guerrero is going to talk about Jushin Thunder Liger, who's not here. So I have to go here to all. And then you can talk about Jushin Thunder Liger. And you know what? We're going to count this as a storyline success and a storyline defeat. The success is calling Jushin Thunder Liger a stupid idiot head. Eddie is jealous of Liger is basically the same storyline I did with Brian Pillman. So maybe it's more like Eddie wants to make his mark. And the only way for a guy like him to prove it to the world that he's the best is to beat the best. Eddie wants to make his mark and take down the top light heavyweights. Put Liger on overness. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, that's probably good. I mean, he's not here. Can we use his overness when he's off screen? Is that a thing you can do? That is a thing you can do. That's fucking cheeky as fuck. Alright. Wearing masks. I like that, actually. You don't understand the culture of the mask. You're a poser. Also, who will get the Big Josh rub tonight? Great question. Great question. Big Josh, you fool. You absolute buffoon. Candido's a guy I'm always like, we should, like, look at these stats. We should be doing stuff with Chris Candido. Raven needs juice too. Raven really needs to get juiced up here. He could, he's in this big storyline and he's just nothing. His matches have not been good, but like they could be good. He could be good. He does have stats where he could get better. And since we do kind of need Raven to get juiced up because he's with Dustin, I am going to have him beat Big Josh in 8 minutes. Oh, Big Josh is extremely unhappy. Oh, that's too bad. Let's do an angle with Dustin and Jesse Ventura. They're gonna be talking about Dusty and Ricky Steamboat. And this is basically just gonna be Dustin being like, he's did it again. He makes everything about him. He couldn't take his fat old behind and get out of the spotlight. He's gotta come in and it's me and Steamboat, and now it's me versus him because everything has to be for him. It's all about him all the time. My whole life has been like this. And then Ventura's gonna be like, "You see what you've done to your son, Rhodes? You see what a negligent father you've been, Rhodes?" Dustin is tired of Dusty making it all about him. Alright, let's do an angle with Ron Simmons. We don't have Butch Reed here yet, but we can have Eric Bischoff being like, "Well, Ron Simmons, on Saturday night, you got challenged to a tag team match this Saturday against Vader and Mike Awesome. Do you know who your partner is going to be?" And then he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know who my partner is going to be. I got an old friend coming in to help me out." And he's going to be like, "Oh, well, who is it?" "Oh, you're going to have to tune in Saturday. That's a secret." Ron Simmons has a partner, but he's not telling. An old friend. Yeah, it's his old friend. They were in Doom. Who's announcing? Oh, Bischoff does commentary on the show? Okay. Tony Schiavone interviewing Ron Simmons. That's fine. Alright. This Eddie promo will not be the main event of the show, I can tell you that. Lex Luger. Lex Luger is still just sitting in free agency. WWF has not signed him. Or like New Japan or All Japan. No one. He's just sitting there. We buried him so hard that no one wants to touch him. Oh, let's do a match here. What do we want to do? Let's juice up the three guys that are gonna be babyface. Let's give beautiful Bobby and Larry Z and Arn a win here. Now they are heels, so they'll have to take on some faces for now. But yeah, they can take on just some tremendous team. Let's. I'm thinking the Italian Stallion. I'm thinking Joey Maggs. And I'm thinking Firebreaker Chip. What a match. I feel like the Italian Stallion and Joey Maggs should be a tag team. You know, that just feels like two guys. Hey, it's me, the Italian Stallion and Joey Maggs. You know what I mean? Yeah, 8 minutes is fine. Arn can win. Let's book like an actual thing that could be the main event, I think. I said that last week and booked like a horrible 6-man tag, but this week I mean it. This week I'm not messing around. Dan Severn could have a good match with somebody. I don't know if I've done Dan Severn and Steve Regal, and if I haven't, I kind of want to save it. Although they would have a great match. I don't know if I just want to do it on a random... Because I feel like... Because Dan Severn's probably going to win that TV title from Steve Austin. And I feel like Steve Regal is probably a great first opponent for him. So, instead... Man, there's no one else that he could have, like, a main event match with. Unless we put him out there with fucking Abby or something. Severn and Michael P.S. Hayes? I mean, we could do that. Michael Hayes is over. Is Jimmy better? Not really. I mean, if we're gonna book Hayes and Garvin, I feel like you should just do a tag, because then you'll get the tag team bonus. So let's do Michael P.S. Hayes and Jimmy Garvin taking on... I don't know, Barry Windham and Dan Severn. What a team. 10 minutes. Dan's getting the win. I feel like once again I have said, like, let's book a match that's worth being the main event, and then maybe not done that. But, you know, it's main event. It's fine. Let's do an angle after that 6-man tag. Where, the other three guys are like, wow, you beat the Italian Stallion, Joey Maggs, and Firebreaker Chip. Whoop-de-doo. They're saying this backstage to each other. They don't come out. They're just, you know, look at them. They think because they beat these jabronis that they're ready for us. Ha ha ha. And then Paulie in the middle is gonna be like, hey, well, you know, they're just getting their teamwork ironed out. You know, let's not make fun of them. Shut up, Paul. You know what? I'm not turning Paul babyface, so maybe he should just be like, haha, yeah. It's a main event. That is for true. You know, I don't have to put the other guys as being off screen, because these guys are all in that feud. It'll advance it. Rude. Tully. Austin. Mock. Other DA members for beating jobbers. Oh, also, I don't need to script any of these people. Y'all say whatever you want. We need like 5 more minutes. when RuPaul will side with the bad guys. He's not set to turn. I think the game was like he literally cannot play a babyface. Like it's not a you cannot do it. You go to switch him to babyface and it's just like nope, not an option. And I was like, all right, I guess that settles that. All right, who do we want to give a match to? We should probably keep heating up Pillman and Sean Waltman. They need the help. Chris Jericho. Because Brian Pillman is over, so we can put anyone out here. So let's put them against Chris Jericho and his good friend Van Hammer. Honestly, Chris Jericho and Van Hammer kind of looks like a tag team, and if they have good chemistry, I'll think about it. Maybe. Pillman's going to get the win. So we start that 6-man. Those guys making fun of them. That tag match. Ron Simmons as a partner. Eddie promo. Cross our fingers on that one. Big Josh. Oh, Big Josh and Raven is... You know what? Let's put this Ron Simmons thing way further back. Dustin's tired of Dusty, and then Freebirds. Yep, sure. Paul could play babyface in real life. He knows what he's doing. He shouldn't. He's like the most established heel in wrestling, but like he could fucking do it. He's Paul Heyman. This is better than last week's show. I'm gonna say like a 64. Last week's show was especially poopy. Yeah, like this is already better than anything that happened last week match-wise. So this should be a better show. Were any of these three guys? Yeah, Joey Mags and the Italian Stallion are like all right. I never really do anything with them. But like they're not over and they're getting 40s, so they're not terrible. Firebreaker Chip is kind of stinky. But maybe I will do my Italian guy tag team with the Stallion and Joey Mags, you know? That's I don't think that's really been done to death in 1992 like it is now. You know, hey, we're Italian here. They'd have to be heels though, because we're WCW in 1992, and these guys are going to be like Brooklyn, New Yorkers. Everyone's going to hate them. 76. That's worse than it usually does. We didn't have Larry Z and Arn there. That's the juice. Oh, the excellent chemistry was for Pillman and Waltman, who already have it. Although, listen, Jericho and Van Hammer didn't have no chemistry. So, you know, we could do it. Make them actual Italians from Rome. Have them pretend to not speak English. Yeah, we are visiting from Italy. We are... Even though they've been on TV for, like, years. Yeah, we are a new tag team from Italy. How you say, win titles? You know, Eddie got a 46 promo for a guy that is not over. That's pretty decent. Although we did rate Liger's overness, so that probably helped a lot. But yeah, this could have got like a 20, and I would not have been shocked. So I will definitely take a 46. Yeah, this was bad. This was no bueno. Big Josh. Although Big Josh cannot be trying at all. I would imagine Big Josh is just fucking sandbagging us at this point. Holding back, inconsistency, low morale. Not a good baby face. Yeah, just not anything. 68 for Ron Simmons being like, I got a partner. Who's it gonna be? This was good. Dustin, Jesse, yelling about Dusty. I hate my dad! I hate him! And then Ventura just being like, you're a bad dad, Rhodes. I did it again! I booked a match where I was like, yeah, that'll be the main event. And then it stunk. It was just garbage. Although, honestly, I feel like this should have been better. 66, 63, 56, 59. These guys got the tag chemistry. I feel like this should have at least been a 60. Severn held back. Severn's inconsistent. No storyline, but then none of this shit has a storyline. That's fine. Looks like they all just held back. And then these guys are declining, which makes sense. They're not especially old in 1992, but oh boy, those guys lived fast and hard in the 80s, brother. 63, still better than last main event, which was very not good. Kaiji Muto held a press conference to say, "I'm wrestling a different style." Thanks, Muto. I thought he was, like, leaving or something. Oh, shit, we could poach Rene Goulet. What we've all been waiting for. Oh, we get a graduate first refusal for Jeffrey Borgomeo. Is this guy any good? No. He can brawl. He can brawl. You know what? He might have charisma. We should really open a developmental territory. Have Jericho and Hammer start a stable with a band. That's not a bad idea. Jericho, Van Hammer, PN News doing the rap. We're bringing rap rock to the masses in 1992. I'm probably not going to sign this guy. Even though he has some potential with charisma-wise, I would never put him on the show. So, yeah. Oh, Butch Reed. I know, that's... I'm in the wrong thing. Yeah, decline. Alright. You know what? Let's do this stuff that I keep saying I'm gonna do. Let's just do it. Steamboat and Rhodes are not a tag team anymore. We could take them off the. How do I make them inactive again? Inactive. There we go. Inactive unit. I don't. Sure. Freeburns, Steiner Brothers, Young Pistols, Wyndham and Rhodes is very much not a tag team. And then we're gonna add new teams. We're gonna add the Italians. Name pending. You guys come up with a better Italian name, feel free. But that's just Joey Maggs and the Italian Stallion. They're a permanent unit. I don't know what the difference between unit and permanent unit is, gonna be honest. I'll just say unit. I don't know. Their finisher, of course. The Bada Bing. It's for the AI. Okay, great. And then we should probably set this stable up on TV, although we could do both, I guess. We could do much like the Italians, the band is a tentative name. Also, there might actually be a stable logo for the band, i.e. the TNA stable, the band. Although it doesn't look like there actually is. That's a shame. Although it could be under the band, now that I think about it. We should just do a search. The band, let's go! The first and only band. There will never be another stable called this. Alright, so we got Van Hammer. We got Pia News. We got Chris Jericho. We're going to need to add more members to this group because Van Hammer plays guitar. Jericho's your lead man. Pia News is a rapper. We got to add bass and drums. But we'll figure that out over time. God, who's the leader of this group? I think Pia News might be the most over right now, which is scary. So I'm going to make him the leader, but we'll see. I don't know about that. Faction, important, yes! I don't know about that. Member not involved non-disposition any. Oh, I don't know if they're all... No, those guys are all faces. Yeah, this is a baby face stable, baby. Genders. Yeah, we'll let ladies in. The band loves ladies. Jericho is the front man. He would be the leader. That is true. Yeah, we gotta... You know what? Let's just do this right now, because I don't think I'm gonna run another show for the end of the stream. Who's the bassist and the drummer in this band? Oh, is it Too Cold and Norman Smiley? I kind of like that. Honestly, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. It's Too Cold. It's Too Cold and Norman Smiley. The band is face, of course. People love the band. Also, these guys were all already faces, which made it, you know, easier to come up with. Oh, I can't wait to do segments. We're gonna do so many bad segments of these guys doing like band practice and stuff, and like, oh, we're out on the road on tour. Shit like that. No, Van Hammer's a guitarist. That's his whole thing. I know his name is Van Hammer, but he used to come out with a guitar and play it and like shoot fireworks out of it and shit. So we got guitar Van Hammer, we got lead vocalist Chris Jericho, we got rapper PN News, and then who's Too Cold feels like a bassist. He just feels like a bassist to me. I could just see him holding a bass and playing it and like dancing and like jumping up and down and stuff. That means Norman Smiley's on drums. Hey, good luck back there, Norman. I think you listen. It's the drums. You hit some stuff with sticks. You'll figure it out. Don't worry about it, brother. All right, this is the greatest thing I've ever booked. I'm very excited. This is getting top billing on the fucking YouTube thumbnail, which is a mistake. No one's gonna click it. Too Cold. Take the bass for a walk, brother. I mean, Norman's not going to be able to do a lot of dancing on the drums, which is the one mistake of putting him back there. But, like, Too Cold, yeah, Too Cold's definitely dancing when he's playing the bass. Okay, house show. I'm kind of just waiting until Butch resides. Although maybe I shouldn't do that. Because then next time I play WCW, it'll be like, Butch Reed is here. And I'll be like, all right, Butch Reed. So I think we're just going to call it here. I think we're going to set up the band. And then we're gonna go to bed. It's the only, you know, you can't top the band. So I think we're just gonna call it. Thank you for watching, everybody. We will be back on Thursday. We will be doing AEW with me and Nick. That's back. We are, I think Ooh, am I starting right with my pay-per-view? I think I am. I think we're just immediately doing Full Gear. I need to look back and remember what all the matches are. Uh, so we'll do that, and then we'll be back next Tuesday for WCW. So, if you're watching on YouTube, of course, hit that subscribe button. Don't make me do the graph. I don't want to do the graph where I tell you how many are unsubscribed. I hate the graph. Don't make me do the graph. I don't want to do it. Also, of course, like, leave a comment, all that stuff. I would appreciate it. And that's it. I'll be back on Thursday. But I will also be back next week. But Thursday, AEW. Bye, everybody.